Hi team, Kim here. Today I want to do a video talking a little bit about my experiences over the fitness industry over the last 9 years working as a trainer, why I became a trainer, some things that I've struggled with over the course of my career in the industry, and really who I'm here for, like who I want to exist for and who I want to be here for. So I decided to become a personal trainer at 18 because when I was 16, I struggled really hard with a severe bout of depression, dealing with serious lack of self-confidence, self-worth, feeling pretty hopeless and feeling like I actually didn't really have much of a future. Like I didn't really feel very capable that I could do a lot with my life, which, doesn't leave anyone feeling particularly confident in their future. During this point of depression, I had a real dark moment where it was basically sink or swim, where I take a step forward in my life or this is my life forever. And I decided to take a step forward. And my inspiration for that was my high school best friend. She was one of those people who always had their life together. From the outside looking in, she always looked like she had her life together, and I wanted to be like her. So I picked one area of her life where she seemed to be doing really well, and that was exercise. So I thought, okay, you know what, I can do that. Everything else is a little bit questionable, so I'll start with exercise. And I got into that just by walking a few times a week, which over time progressed more and more into running and doing other exercises at home, squats, push-ups, and everything. And exercise for me was the first thing in my life that gave me a real sense of self-worth. It made me truly like the real kind of happy. Exercise taught me that I am actually capable of things, that I can do things with my life, that I can accomplish things. It taught me that not only can I push myself through tough moments, but I can do those tough moments. I can come out stronger. I can accomplish things. It made me feel like I had a future, which for me at the time was huge and massive. It's huge and massive for anyone. But after a lifetime of not feeling like you can do very much, feeling it for the first time is obviously life-changing. So I decided that I wanted to become a personal trainer because I wanted to help people be, how I phrased it at the time, I want to teach people to be happy in a real way. And what that means now is teaching people that they can accomplish things and they can achieve things, and they can be capable, they can do things, they can do tough, scary things, and how amazing it is to do those things and how incredible you feel. So I became a personal trainer at 18, and from the start, always my focus wanted to be more around the mental health side of things because, and I still say this now, exercise is really the easy part of it. It's all the mental stuff around it that's the hard part. It's getting to the gym when you don't really feel like going. It's believing in yourself that you can do, 10 push-ups on your toes or a pull-up, which is a lot of things, when someone tells me they want to do that and I say, all right, well, we're going to make it a goal, we're going to accomplish that, they definitely give me that hesitation of like, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure about that. So those are the moments where those are all the things that I want to focus on in my training. It's not the actual exercise part, and it's not the actual like losing weight or anything like that I particularly care about. It's learning to do the tough things and feeling capable and feeling like you can do things, you can do the tough things, and that you are strong enough mentally to get through anything, really. That's all the stuff that I really care about and I want to help people. I've definitely had points in my career where I've struggled with that, where I feel like people don't really care about the mental health side of things and they just care about losing weight or getting a six-pack and all that kind of thing. And it's not stuff I've ever felt particularly passionate about. I think everything has its place, and everything exists for someone. For me, that kind of stuff never really mattered. I don't really care about people's aesthetics, and I'm not passionate about helping people lose weight. I'm not passionate about helping people get ripped shoulders kind of thing. It's not really what I'm into. But at points I've struggled that people don't care about what I care about, so I've started to lean in more towards the things that I don't really care about. And those are definitely the points in my career where I felt unmotivated and not in love with the industry. But I always come back to the mental health side of things because I know there are people who care about that, and I know that there are people who want a space that isn't focused on how they look, that isn't focused on smashing themselves and burning themselves out for a before and after picture. I know that there are people who truly want to learn how to care for themselves and want to have more confidence in their abilities more specifically rather than their aesthetics. I know that there are people who want to have a positive association with exercise, that don't keep having these, up and down journeys with exercise where they work really, really, really hard and they overdo it and then they crash and they don't work out and then they try to get back in again. I know there are a lot of people who are sick of that cycle, and I want to create a space where people learn how to be a bit more consistent and don't constantly overdo it all the time. I know people who want that positive association with exercise, who don't want that toxic experience. And those are the people that I do my job for. Those are the people that I want to be here for. The people who want that space, who want a different experience, who are just sick of all the fitness challenges and sick of all the crash diets. And because for me, the moments where I'm in my job and the moments that keep me going, the moments that keep me doing what I do, are the moments where people accomplish something they never thought they could accomplish. Whether that's like one push-up on their toes, the level of excitement I have in those moments. I'm usually more excited than the person because it's the moment where they really realize they can do things, That's the moment where people realize I am capable of accomplishing things. I am capable of doing hard things and coming out the other end, and I am much stronger than I give myself credit for. So that's really who I'm here for, is the people who want that, who want to learn how strong they are and learn how to care about themselves and have a healthy relationship with their bodies and their minds and exercise and food. This is why I do what I do and why I stay in the industry. Everything has its place, and I never want to put down anything, but these are the people that I'm here for. So that's my story in the industry, why I'm here, why I got into it, some things that I've dealt with. And if you are interested in trying something a little bit different, if you've been in a lot of fitness challenges and something hasn't really worked out for you and you want to try something, maybe a different strategy, feel free to DM me. I'm always here to help.